everybody. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? I'm wondering if you guys felt like doing a little cooking with me. I figured let me just check on you guys, see what you're up to. If you're busy, that's okay. It's okay if you're busy. We're just checking in. Buttons, you want a little treat? This is Button's favorite snack. It's her favorite snack. You can see her there. She sees that I got her treat. She has her favorite snack. You want a treat? You want a treat? You want this little treat? You want this treat? You do? All right, let's see it. All right. Here, come on. You want a treat? Come on. Come on. You want a treat? All right, let's see. All right. Oh, let me get it. Hold on. Let me get it for you. All right. These are her little favorite treats here. They're her favorite. This is what they look like. She loves them. She loves them. They're no added poultry byproducts. No added corn, soy, or wheat. No added artificial flavors. And as you can see, she gets real happy when I have it, right? You want a treat? You want to smell the bag? Oh, it smells good, right? Is that your favorite? All right. So she took that. All right, you guys. So I have to always keep treats on hand for Miss Buttons. So how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I got my backup coffee for later. It is the Starbucks Frappuccino. Once a week I get that when I go to the grocery store. And I love brown butter caramel. That's what it's called. It's the brown buttered caramel. It is my favorite. A little expensive, so I only get one bottle once a week. Anyway, how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? It's hot there. Oh my God, it's probably hot out here too now, but it's raining. As usual, it's raining. I figured, well, you ate it already? You gotta chew, girl. What do you want? I'm not giving you another one. You just had it. You just had it. I'm not going to give you another one. I'm not going to give you another one. Nope, come on over here, because you're not getting another one. No. So, anyway, how's everybody doing? You're okay, Lindsay? I'm feeling okay, just tired. Just tired. Yeah, it rained here and it cooled down a little bit. It's not as hot. It's 74 degrees today, not too bad so far. Oh, Leo, I'm not on my computer. Yesterday, nobody was blue. Lindsay wasn't blue. Gold Whiskey wasn't blue. Nobody was blue. So yesterday I was able to fix it, but you didn't come in my room yesterday, so I couldn't fix you. I can only fix it when you're in there. So when I go back on the computer later, if you come in, I'll put you back blue like I did Lindsay and Gold Whiskey. It's been a mess. You couldn't work? Oh boy, hope you feel better. Oh, that's great. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad to hear it. I'm sure he's going to try to do what he can to make things better because he doesn't want to lose you. He don't want to lose you. No. Yeah, thank God, Barbie. There's a lot going around. I've talked to a lot of people that have bathroom issues and some people who just aren't just feeling good and they just need to lay down and rest. Hi, Shelly. Oh, wow. Awesome. You have a great day, Shelly. That's great. You're getting a lot done. You be careful. She's a hard worker. That Shelly's a hard worker. I don't know, Leo. You tell me. You tell me. I'm not doing readings right now, Leo. Sorry. Sore throat. Oh, boy. Oh, my God, BB. That'd be fun. That would be fun. Oh, boy. I can eat pretty good. Let me just tell you, I can eat pretty good. I order things that I know that I can chew okay. But oh wow, for real, force of nature. Holy shit. Wow. Oh God, changes. Be careful. Sometimes the back pain coming unexpectedly is emotions. Has to do with your emotions. Be careful. Thank you, Sunny D. Thank you so much. I look a hot mess this morning. Hot mess. Terrible. No makeup on. I didn't even wash my hair. I jumped in the shower because I had to run to the store and I took my neighbor with me. She was so funny. Thank you, Force of Nature. Hello, Kiko. Hey, Jelly J. Yeah, definitely lower back pain. Definitely, Jelly J. You're the one to talk, gorgeous lady, you. Um, yeah, it is hot. Yeah, I would be stressed about moving. Moving's a lot of work. Teresa says in notifications, I wanted to say hi. Hi, honey. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, I hope I see you later. Button, stop being fuzzy. Oh my God, Tracy, that's not good. But that's how I feel too. Sometimes my bed, my daughter loves my mattress, but I hate it. I don't think it's so comfortable. Cold front, Lindsay? That's cool. That's great. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Chantel. Yeah, Button, she's right here. She just got her treat. Phyllis Diller. I remember her. Oh my God. I was just busy this morning singing Carole King. That reminds me of Carole King's song. Uh, what's that song? It's Too Late. It's Too Late. Yeah, that's what it's called. Migraines are out of control. Uh, it's a lot of pressure. You have a lot of pressure. Oh, me too, Sunny D. I always had so much fun turning on the music and singing with you guys and hanging out, but then somebody reports me, and then I get a strike, so I can't put on music. TikTok, you could do that. Maybe I'll do a TikTok video that I can put music on and have a good time. Oh yeah, for sure, Lindsay. Me too, Sunny D. She's got so many good songs. Oh my God. She's going to be in Tabernacle coming up. I don't know if it's tonight or when. Oh my God. Your little PB is so cute. I can't take it. Oh, that sounds awesome, Lindsay. Awesome. Yeah, exactly, Tracy, right? Fires, hurricanes, what the hell next? For sure. For sure. And I'm scared to ask what next because we have 9/11 coming up too. So, I'm scared to even. I mean, my birthday is my birthday. I'm not worried about it, but I'm just saying, knowing that the month of September, I was working at state police in the forensic science crime lab at the time of 9/11, and all the evidence that was brought from the World Trade Centers and things of that nature over to my lab was unbelievable, incredible. All the labs that were doing that type of work, including us, was overwhelmed with so much stuff. But there was also a lot of contamination involved in that as well, and none of us know if we were exposed or not. A tsunami, probably right, Shelley. Look at what's coming up. I was talking to our subscriber, our family member, New Dell, and I don't think Dell's on right now, but he lives there in Louisiana, and he's going to have to work, and he's working at the hotel, the Marriott. So keep your eyes open on the news that the Marriott is safe and okay. It's right on Corral Street or something like that. I forget the street that he said, but hopefully he'll be okay. Yeah, Shelley. Yeah, I worked with state police for a couple of years doing that, and took in evidence from all different kind of crimes and stuff, and dealt with the DNA. I worked in the DNA section after a while, and we put sex offenders away, which was a beautiful thing when they could match the DNA up and get them. A lot of stuff, a lot of stuff. Great people, a great group of people. My mom worked with state police for 20 years or more. And my aunt, so did she. Yeah, yeah, Canal Street, that's it, Canal Street. Thank you, Jelly. Yeah, so anyway, let me take you out to the kitchen because I need to get started on my chicken soup. So I think it's a really good idea. I know it's hot outside, and soup is usually for winter, right? When you're cold, you think of soup. But when you're sick, you think of soup. So it's funny that nobody has been talking. They're talking about vitamins, this vitamin and that vitamin that you're supposed to take. But nobody's talking about the foods that you have to eat. You know, because anybody can pick up a supplement. I mean, when I open up my cabinet, I have my vitamin C. I have my immune defense. I have my turmeric and ginger. I have my elderberry, vitamin C, and zinc. So I never know which one to take during the day. I also have one for my hair, skin, and nails. And then I also have just plain turmeric. And then I have the regular vitamin D3 supplement in the drops. And you do 2 drops. So I have, yeah. So I have that as well. So, crazy, right? All right, so first off, I'm going to start out. I have my crock pot on. Now, you can do this in a pan on the stove, or you can do it on your crock pot. I have my crock pot on, and I am going to start out with, let me get a teaspoon just so I have it. I'm going to start out with putting some garlic, chopped garlic. I'm going to start out, I hope you can see here. Okay. I'm going to start out putting some chopped garlic, about a teaspoonful, into my pan. I'm also, after I do that, then I'm also going to pour a little bit of my extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to put a little bit of that into here. Just a little bit, not a lot, just enough to put on the bottom. So you guys can kind of see. So I have it like that. So then what I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure you can all see. So then what I'm going to do is I'll put my lid on there for right now. And I have my wooden spoon just so I can get the garlic to get a little bit, to cook it a little bit. It's already hot. I have it on high, so it's already hot. So what I want to do, is show you guys. I have my celery. This is my celery, and I do keep the leaves as well because I like the flavor and I like the way it looks in my soup. I have my carrots as well. And my carrots, I don't really skin them very much. Hold on one second, you guys. I'm sorry. I thought I was all ready for you all. Okay, I got my peeler. So I wanted to have my peeler with me just in case. But so what I do is I take some paper towels, only because I'm such a mess when I'm cooking. I take some paper towels and I put them in my sink. And because I buy the cheap paper towels for the cooking part, I keep my bounty for the good stuff. So I put my paper towels in my sink here so that when I'm doing all this work, I can just shove it all there. And then I don't have to worry about a mess. So I'll take my carrots and I'm just going to quickly peel just a couple of them. Let me make sure this is down far enough. Okay. I'm just going to just roughly peel them, not a whole lot. Just taking off any of the brown spots. And I've already washed them off. But I just want to take a little bit of the skin off, not a lot. Just a couple spots of it. I like the skin because I think that's the natural part of it. So I don't want all the skin off. I just run my peeler over really quick. So I'm going to just do this really quickly so I don't take a lot of your time. All right. And again, I just do it in a couple spots just to get, carrots grow in the dirt. So I do rinse them off, and it is natural in nature. I get it. But I like to take a little bit of the skin off because these are not organic. And because of that reason, I just like to take some of the outside off. So normally I would get organic, but this is what I had. My neighbor had picked it up for me before, so I still had the carrots. So long story short. So after I did that with the carrots, and then I have the celery. The celery I will too, as well as take a little bit of the string off of the celery, because you know how sometimes celery can be, as you see, so stringy. I hate that. I really don't like it. So get that taken care of, and then let me turn this off. Turn this oven off. Okay. So that's my celery. There's my other stalk. I don't use a whole lot of celery, although it's very good for you, so you can use as much as you choose. And then I pull the strings off the best I can. So that's what I do here. And then this here is just a little bit. And that's what I do. That's what I do. I just take that off. So I knew you guys would want to see, because when I talk about the foods that I make, I know a lot of you guys talk about it. So next up, hopefully you can see. Next up, I'm going to take this whole celery. I'm just going to put that in there. And I'm going to put this whole leaf in there. And then I'm going to take my carrots. I'm going to take the ends off and the end off. Okay? So when I do that, I think I need my bigger knife, because my other, this is my grandma's knife. This is better. So when I do that, I take my ends off first. And this countertop doesn't make any marks, so I can cut on the countertop, which is good. And then I take each end off of the carrots. And it's just, I could line them up and do it together, right? So what I do is, once I get that done, then it's easy. I'm real funny about my carrots. And then I have my onion as well. So with the onion, I cut just one end of it off on the side, and I cut the other end off on that side. Discard that. I take my knife and I just go right down the side of it so that I can open it up and just peel off the outside that I don't need, and that little skinny membrane. So then that's it. I got my onion. So now what I do, let me rinse off my knife real fast. So then what I do is I cut my onion. I cut it around. I don't take this core. I don't take this core. And I don't chop it up before eating it, but I put it in. I put it in because I want where the onion was developed from. Onions are really good for your lungs and respiratory and things like that. So I cut this up into pieces. I chop it up into kind of chunks, but chunks that'll fit on a spoon when you're eating your soup. So I do that. So that's all. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just doing that. And then I just cut it up. And again, I try to cut it into the chunk pieces so that it will fit on my spoon when I'm eating. I do make a more hearty type of soup. Some people cut things a little finer. It's up to you the way you like it. I like to feel like when I'm eating soup that I'm not going to be feeling starving to death when I'm done. So I like to see things in a chunky kind of style. So that's pretty much, I just go around and look and see which ones look like they're not really cut too strong. So then I'll pick this up and I'll put these in my pot with the garlic that's down there still, with the oil. Again, the extra virgin olive oil. All right. And that's it. Now I take my, I'm just going to move this around inside here a little bit. Just stir it. Just so everything gets a little coating of the oil. Okay. Then I like to take my carrots, and I love my carrots sliced on an angle. I don't like them round. I don't like carrots round, especially in my soup. And I like my carrots a little bit heartier. So that's why it does take a little bit longer for the soup to cook, because I like my carrots to be that way. So as you can see, this is how I like my carrots peeled. I like them cut so they're on the angle. So that's what I do with my carrots. And now let me just, I don't want to waste your time. Again, try to cut as fast as I can without killing myself. I need to get a better knife, I think. I definitely need a better knife. Again, cutting my carrots, do 2 at a time, trying to make this go a little bit faster. But they have to be on an angle. I guess from my grandmother, because that's how my grandmother used to do it. I can't eat carrots if they're not on an angle. I don't want round carrots. If that was the case, I'd use a can. Blech. I just can't. So I literally just cut them so that they are always angled. Okay, so you can see some of the carrots are going to be longer depending on the way that I cut them, but I only got 2 more to go, you guys. Seconds. Okay, and then 1 more. There. Okay, so that's all my carrots. Okay, so as you can see so far, so I have my carrots, and I have the onions in there, and I have the olive oil. Right? I have a little bit of the olive oil, and that's just enough so that they get a little shiny. They get a little bit of a coating of the olive oil first, and I don't have anything else in here yet, so we're just waiting on that. All right, hopefully you can still see. Good. So then I have my celery, and again, we got most of the string off of the celery. I had peeled some of that, which is good. And then celery, same thing. These little ends, these pieces, these ends, I don't like it. I don't want that. I just don't. I take it off. And then the other ends, I'll cut them off. I don't want them. And this here, this is the greens, but I'm going to use this, a little bit of the stalk. So again, I cut on an angle. And then put the rest of that in there. Put that in. I cut again on an angle. Now these I don't make real thick, not like the carrots. Not like the carrots, no. I make these a little bit thinner. Little bit thinner. And there's not a whole lot that goes in chicken soup. There's just not a whole lot that goes in chicken soup. So, I do like everything. I like everything on an angle. I like my furniture on an angle. I don't know what it is, but I like angles. So I put my celery in there, so I have that. Now what I want to do is I am going to put a little bit of lemon juice. I want to put just a little bit of lemon juice, and it's squirted out, and I literally just went like this and wet it pretty good. And then I'll mix that up because I love lemons, I love onions, I love the garlic, so I have the garlic in the bottom already. And then what I do is I also have parsley. Let me show you my spices I have over here. So next I'll be adding, I have the parsley. Hopefully you can see that. Can you see it? Yeah. So I have the parsley, I have the garlic powder, I have onion powder, I have turmeric, and you have to use black pepper with turmeric. You also have to have a fat with turmeric, which is why I put the olive oil in. I also have the bone broth chicken, unsalted, 9 grams of protein in that. I have 2 of those. And then, oh no, this one's beef. That's for later. Sorry. Gotta take this other one out of here. There it is. Okay. So I got 2 chicken bone broths. There. I had the beef one out by accident. Okay, so I have the bone broth of chicken, both unsalted, and I have 1 chicken stock, still low sodium. And then I have a can of Cento all-purpose tomatoes, and I have 3 bouillon cubes, because it feels like sometimes I just need that little extra. I'm also using these noodles, which are the small egg bows. So it's kind of like the egg noodles, but it's real small and they're little bows. So that's what I'll be using to put into everything. So as you can see, here we are, and I'm going to take now my chicken out of the oven. So let me turn it around. Maybe you can see it this way. Sorry for all the switching around. I have my pot holder. Hopefully this is going to be okay. So I have my chicken that has been cooking for an hour. I have that here. Let me show you the chicken so you can see it. So this is my chicken that's been cooking for an hour. These are cloves of garlic that I saved just to eat myself. They keep your blood pressure down. They're so sweet when you cook them in the oven. And it also has chunks of garlic on it. And this is filled here with lemon juice. and butter. That's it. I needed the fat in there to match up so that the turmeric would do its job. So what I'll do is I'll take all this and I'll pour this directly into my soup. So you'll see me taking this over here. And matter of fact, I'm going to put you down. Let me put you down so I don't kill myself. All right. So can you see? Yeah. All right. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to pour this into my... Oh. All right, there. That's in there. So I got that poured in there. Now, I just poured it in there like that just because I wanted to get everything out of it. What I have to do before I can allow that to finish, because I'm not going to put whole big pieces of chicken in there, right? So let me just clean off this mess right here. See how much easier it is? Again, all I do is I keep everything in my sink, a paper towel, so that my mess is all right there. When I'm finished, I really won't have much to clean up at all. So what I want to do is I'll get and I could use a paper plate, that's fine. I don't need a real dish. So I can take a paper plate, and what I'll do is take my chicken out. I only have 4 pieces. So I'll take my chicken out like this, and each piece of chicken, I'm just going to take it, and I'm going to cut it. And I'm going to cut it so that it's chunks. Some of it will be a little bit shredded, which is fine. But this way here, my chicken is all cooked. And I'm halfway there. All I got to do is wait for the celery and the vitamins and stuff to come out of the celery and the onions and the garlic all together. And this is going to be pretty much the chicken that I put in for my soup. So I just take the chicken breast again out. And real quick, I'm just going to real quick cut it. Just takes a second. Just cut it into some squares, some pieces. And if some shred, that's okay, because that's how chicken looks, right? It shreds. So that's okay. So again, dump that in. Then I get my other breast. And again, we're almost done. It's going to be so easy. And then the crock pot does all the work. I don't have to do anything after this. So and my chicken is very tender, again, because I used a little bit of apple cider vinegar as well in with the lemon juice. I didn't put that, I forgot. But this will be delicious. 1 piece to go, and then we are done, folks. Then we are done, and I'll show you what this looks like inside now that I'm finished with all that. And Buttons, of course, is right over here, hoping that I drop a piece of chicken. Because when I say chicken, she thinks that's her middle name, Chicken. Right, Chicken? So I'm going to call her Chicken from now on. So, again, and let me put that there. So, again, I have it, and I am going to save Buttons a piece of chicken right here. So, I'll put this in here. Now, again, I can just take this plate there. Those weren't dirtied, so I'll leave that. This is Miss Buttons. It's still very hot. Chew. You have to chew. Ugh. Of course, you know I have to mop my floor and stuff. It's Saturday. We haven't done any cleaning yet. But that's spoiled Buttons. Anyway, spoiled Buttons. Waiting. All right, so next up. So this is what it looks like so far in my pot. And as you can see, hold on 1 second. So I want to take a little bit more of and just pour that on my chicken. That's all I want to do. I'll just pour a little bit of that on my chicken. So now you can see it. So I poured a little bit more of that on my chicken, as you can see. And it has the whole garlic cloves in there. Oh, look at this garlic clove. This is garlic. Oh my God, that's garlic. Like, oh my God. Like, I want to eat it so bad. But I'll wait. I'll wait. It'll be there. I'll find it. And again, I still kept the core of the onion in there, and I want to do that. But as you can see so far, that looks great, right? So, here we are with that. Now, you guys, as we get going, I got my bone broth. So, as I said, I have bone broth, and I'm going to pour that in here. So, now the bone broth is going in, and it is looking amazing. And that's one. And then I'm going to take another bone broth. And I don't know if I'm going to make two of them because it's filling up here. But I prefer the bone broth. And I'm going to use only half of this one because I didn't realize I was close to the top. So I'm going to also take the chicken stock one because bone broth versus chicken stock. So I'm going to do this one. Pour some of that in here. And listen, I love this broth. Even if there's extra broth, I will end up saving that and even freezing that to use for another time. And I just need to make a fast chicken soup. So we've got a little bit of space. A little bit of space. And I'll see how much of this one, of this stock. I might have measured it just right. Yes, I think I did. All right, so there we are. That's all of it. So that's the rest of the stock and the bone broth. Okay, so we're in good shape. Then I take a little bit. I'm going to stir this a little bit. And as you see it, this is looking very nice. You can see the carrots. You can see all the carrots coming up. Right? You can see the carrots. It looks pretty good, right? So then I'll take one of these bouillon cubes. I'll take this bouillon cube and put that in there. And take one more bouillon cube and put that in there. And maybe, I think I'll wait on the third one. I don't know if I'm going to need it. So I'll wait on the third one. Buttons, you're not getting any more, so you can just dismiss yourself. You can, look at this. What? You ate? I gave you some chicken. You had your chicken. I'm cooking. No more. That's it. All right. So, then I have the cento. Now, the cento I love because my grandmother never, ever, being Italian, I guess, she never does just the regular white soup. So that the, as you can see, so that the broth is this color. Can you see it? So, with this broth being this light, even with the chicken bouillons, will add a little bit more yellow to it. But with that, it's just too light. So what I do, I can put this right on top of the boxes in there. I take some of my cento crushed tomato, or you can use tomato sauce or paste if you want to, whatever you choose to use. I like the crushed tomato, so I take some of it like this, and I put this into my sauce. Into my soup. I love the flavor of it. Usually it's about half of this can. So I'm going to stir it and see if I get like that blush look. Yeah, that's exactly looking like it's supposed to. That looks exactly like it's supposed to. Yeah, I might even give it one little bit more. One more. Yeah. That, now we're talking. Now we're talking. So now you can see it's a little bit more of the color that I'm looking for. Can you see it? Can you see the color now? It's a little bit more of the color that I'm used to having. My chicken soup shouldn't be yellow. I like it to be this color. And there's really not that much left in the can. There's just a little bit left, so I'm just going to pour the rest of it in there. I don't usually use this whole can, but I don't want to waste it either. I don't want to waste it. So, this will be just fine. This will be just fine. So, as you can see, all this now cooking and all these beautiful greens and the chicken. But you see the beautiful leaves, how pretty that looks? Oh, I just love it. I just love it. So, as you can see, this is what it looks like. Hopefully you can see it really well. Can you see it? So this is definitely my grandmother's chicken soup. So when I'm done cooking, you never put your noodles into the soup because the noodles will soak up all the juice, and then you wonder what happens the next day, like where's all the juice? So you always cook your noodles separate, okay? You keep your noodles on the side in a separate container, and that way there you can put them in your bowl first, and then you take this out with your ladle and put it into your bowl, which I'll try to come back on and show you the video when it's time to serve. I do always put Lacatella or Romano Reggiano Parmesan cheese into my soup as well. I can also do a scrambled egg, and you put a little breadcrumb in that and you fry it in the frying pan so it's firm, and you cut that into chunks and you put that in the soup as well with small baby meatballs. Yesterday I fried meatballs and I was going to do a video with you, but I ended up not doing the video. But I did fry some meatballs. But I thought it would be fun just to kind of show you guys. I know it's fun to just see what other people do, right? It's fun to just see. So then what I do is I'm going to take my lid and put this lid on my crock pot, and that's pretty much it. It's going to sit here like this now. It is on high as well. It's going to sit here like that for a couple hours because it's in the crock pot. So then what I have to do next, in order to clean up all this mess that's in here, literally will take 2 seconds. So I'll bring over my trash can, and I got my trash can here. I'll open up my dishwasher, and I'll be able to stick this. I'll save this. This stick will stay there. Everything else will go into the dishwasher. Some things. And once I put these in here, that's simple. Then I just pick this all up, make sure I got nothing else in here. Nope. I take this, put these boxes, and they'll go into the recycle. And then I got this, and that's it. And then before you know it, my sink is clean. Got a little green right there. This can is going to have to go to recycle as well. These can get rinsed off, these tongs for my chicken, and they can get cooked. They can get cooked up and washed up in the dishwasher. And then putting my garlic and my lemon juice, and then I'm going to show you my spices in 2 seconds. We put my pan that I cooked the chicken in into the dishwasher, and that's it. Put my trash over here. I'll get one of these little cubes from my dishwasher. Put that in there and get that going real quick. That's done. I got my cans for the recycle. Now let me just wash my hands again real fast. Alright. Hot water, man. This water's hot. Alright, so once that's finished, once that's done, I don't like to look like I have a mess here. Okay. So real fast, you guys know with my OCD, I kind of go crazy. Alright, I go a little bit nuts. Yesterday, I actually had, hold on one second, you guys. Let me just put this over here. Yesterday I cooked for dinner. You guys know I love pizza, right? And I always do pizza. Hold on one second. Okay, so I always do pizza on Fridays, right? You guys know I always do pizza on Fridays. So what I decided to do was to make the cauliflower pizza. So I cooked the cauliflower and made a crust with the cauliflower. This I use, this rock. When I'm cooking something, I wrap the rock in foil and I put it on top of whatever I'm cooking to press it down. It's so much easier than breaking my spatula. So, long story short, I have to put the spices in now. I didn't forget the spices. I have to put the spices in. Just give me 1 second. Alright, so all that stuff, I'm going to spray my sink with a little bit of Clorox, just because it just had all kind of stuff in here. Plus, when I had cleaned out the chicken before I put it in the oven, when I washed the chicken. So I just want to do that and spray my counter a little bit with bleach. only because I'm just crazy. Grab a couple of my paper towels and wipe my counter. I get a little bit crazy, wipe the knobs, anything I may have touched with hands that were not clean. Alright, so we do that. Alright, you guys. So now, all that's left, again, all that's left to do, besides rip off my stove, which I'm going to have to Windex later. I won't do it while you guys are on the phone, because you know my OCD will make me want to do it. But, I had made the cauliflower, I had made the cauliflower pizza. Hold on one second. I'm going to show it to you. Just hot water. I want just hot water on here. Just hot water. I'll show you guys that. Just hot water. Definitely want hot water. Because if not, now I'll make it cold so I don't forget and go back over here to do something. And then I'll burn the hell out of myself. Anyway, so I had made the cauliflower pizza. And it turned out like this. And this is the cauliflower, literally the crust on the cauliflower. And I saved it because I will eat it later. That's just 3 other slices. So I'll hide that in my oven right now, which is actually kind of warm still anyway from cooking the chicken. So I'll put my cauliflower in there. I keep my candle on the stove, and this is how OCD I am. I keep water in a bowl so that if this candle should break and I forget about it, or I go out, or I'm outside walking the dog, or something happens, this fire will hit this water in it and it will go out. So I won't have an emergency. So that's how crazy I am. This is my favorite soda. I just went and got some cream soda. So here are the spices that we're going to put in really quick. Alright. Now that my counters are cleaned off. So black pepper. Always black pepper. And I put a good amount, as you can see. Hopefully you can see. So I like to put a decent amount of the black pepper. After black pepper, I always put the turmeric on the black pepper, because black pepper and turmeric work really get well together, and I need that for the inflammation in my body. That's why I put the turmeric in there. I do have onion powder that sometimes I do like to add because I love the onion flavor. I just love onion flavor. I always add extra garlic, so I have the garlic chopped and I have the garlic whole, and I also have garlic powder, which I put. And then, of course, you gotta have parsley. Parsley is so good. If I had fresh parsley or parsley gall here, I had it, but now I used it all, so I'm stuck with that. So once those spices are taken care of, give me 2 seconds, because you know I have to put these back in my cabinet or I'll go crazy. Okay, that's that. And then, of course, wipe off my cabinet. Alright, so now I have a bone broth here, a beef broth here. That's beef, so I can go back up in the cabinet right there. Perfect. Alright, you guys. Now, as you can see, and again, I am such a crazy nut, but this is everything now. So this is the soup. This is all the seasonings that I want to make sure they're all incorporated here. I want to make sure all the pepper goes in. I want to make sure that everything is mixed together. I want to just splash my shirt. I don't think I've ever cooked without getting it on me. I really don't think I've ever done it. I literally just wet my shirt, and it's going to stain because it's greasy. But anyway, so that's all mixed up beautifully. That is a done deal. That right there is a done deal. Very much a done deal. Give me 2 seconds. I want to see if I can maybe get this out of my shirt. I literally just made my shirt green. Hold on 1 second. Hopefully cold water. I don't think it's working. I don't think so. I'm going to try it again. I always get a little baking soda. Oh, my shirt's soaked now. Alright. Hold on, you guys. I don't want to have to change my whole shirt for today. Ugh, what did I do? Made such a mess. I know what I'll do. I'll squirt this sponge with that bleach a little bit. I hope that won't mess it up. I'll just put a bleach, and I'll put a little bit of water on that bleach. Dilute it a little bit. That should be just enough to take that stain out. God, I can't believe I made such a mess of myself. I was doing so good, too. Cleaning everything really good, and... ah, boy. And my shirt is soaked for sure. Yeah. I need to get some shouted out or something, huh? Alright. So, you guys, give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds, you guys. 2 seconds. Buttons, what are you doing? Come on, let's go. Get out of there. Let's go. Sneaky. You're sneaky. Sneaky as heck. You're sneaky. Okay. Alright, so I had to change my shirt because I ruined it. So that's my coffee. That's my coffee. I bought this new coffee. It looks pretty good. And it tastes pretty good. So I'm loving that. Just leave that there. Let me turn everything off for a minute. And just go sit down for a minute. I put my car out front when I had to bring in some groceries. But it is looking better out here today, as you can see. That's my car. There's our mailman. Now that is my car. So hopefully everything will go well with the car. Got mail in the mailbox. Swiss Colony. Okay. See what they have. Alright. So you guys, that is my grandmother's version of chicken soup. So I hope you guys all liked it and liked watching me cook it. I know you guys said you enjoy watching me doing some cooking, so I'm glad that we could do that. I didn't get to do the book of answers with you, so I'm going to get it now if you have a minute. Anybody have a minute? You want to hang out for a minute? So I can do the book of answers with you? Want to hang out for a minute? It's up to you. Yeah? Anybody else? Okay, Kelly says yes. Yeah, it does look good, right? All right, let me get the book. 1 second. All right. You're going to get ran over. Cut it out, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, you're going to get messed up. Stop that running. Stop that running. You need to go outside and pee? Is that what the problem is? Do you need to go outside? Do you need to go outside and pee? Oh, boy. All right, you guys, give me 2 seconds. Come here, Buttons. Here, where's your... Oh, you're a pain in the butt. You really are. Come on up here. Come up here, please. Now, up here. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Put this on. Put that on. All right, real quick. 2 seconds, you guys. Come on. You take it right out front. You know what? You're really complicating me. Stay. I'll tell you what, you're like having a baby. Having a baby. You're just like having a baby. Wait a second. Come on. Let's go. We're gonna get it. Little smart ass. Oh boy. Alright, you guys. Smart ass over here. She's gonna think she goes to the bathroom and then she acts like we're gonna go walking down the street. So I'm trying to pull her and she's tugging back from me. She's like pulling backwards. I'm like, yeah, okay. You're about to get messed up. Oh boy, this dog. I just don't know. Alright, you guys. We're gonna get it to the book. Alright. So here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Let me move this over. Lay yourself down somewhere, miss. Yo. Yo. Put yourself down somewhere. I tell you, I'm not... I don't know about this dog. Maybe I'm not dog material. Because I'll tell you what. Inconvenience. Just like a kid. She's a good dog. She really is a good dog. Come here, Buttons. Now, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You going to go play with your toy? Or are you going to lay down for a little bit? Pick something and do it. Alright? Because I'm going to hang out with my friends for a minute. Alright? Alright, so Kelly, since you said yes and Go Whiskey said yes, I'm going to do you two first. Alright, so, let me see. Alright. So, like this. So I'm just going to go back and forth. I'm just going to go back and forth, and where it decides to stop, I'm just going to give you whatever it says. And you guys take it and apply it to the way you want. Kelly, you're first. Kelly, you will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. Hold on, let me see if I turn my light on. Might make it a little better for you guys. That help a little bit? Okay, it says you will not be disappointed, Kelly. Gold whiskey. Gold whiskey. Gold whiskey, use your imagination. Gold whiskey, use your imagination. Tiger's eye. Tiger's eye. Yes, but don't force it. Diamond. You don't really care. Tammy W. Cast your net wider. Cast your net wider. Lindsay, you're up next. Hold on one second. Lindsay, 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 Lindsay. Gentle persistence will pay off. Lindsay, gentle persistence will pay off. Tracy? Tracy, you don't really care. Let's see. Sunny D? Sunny D. Sunny D. Choose what will make you happy. Sunny D, choose what will make you happy. If you choose to be with that person, good. If you choose not to, then good. It's whatever makes you happy. Okay, Shelly Prescott. Shelly Prescott. Trust your intuition. How about that shit? How about that? How about that, Shelly? How about that, Shelly? Because everybody knows that Shelly does have psychic abilities. Yes, she does. She's very intuitive. Mm-hmm. You're welcome, Tracy. Leslie. Right, Miss Leslie? Leslie, of course. Of course. So if you're asking if somebody's doing something, if you're asking something, the answer is of course. Are they watching you still? Of course. Okay, let's see who else we got. I'm trying to look at your name sideways here. Force of nature, of course. Force of nature. Respect the fundamentals. Respect the fundamentals. Hey, Alexa, what does fundamentals mean?
Fundamentals is a form of the word fundamental. As an adjective, fundamental is usually defined as, serving as, or being an essential part of, a foundation or basis, basic, underlying. As a noun, fundamental is usually defined as, a basic principle, rule, law, or the like, that serves as the groundwork of the
So
system,
rule and law.
part.
So respect the law. Respect the rules of the situation.
Fundamental. Did that answer your question?
Yes. Okay. So that's
Thanks for
that.
your feedback.
All right. Tigers. I'll tell you what, I love having her and Google together because. Okay. Diana Marie. Diana Marie, would you like a message here from the Book of Answers? We're on the Book of Answers. All right, Donna. Diana. I'm sorry. Diana. Diana. I said Donna. Where the hell? That's because Donna just called my phone. Okay, Diana. Let your emotions guide you. Diana, let your emotions guide you. KB. KB. There is a good reason to be optimistic. Woohoo! KB, that's pretty good. Nice job, you guys. So, guys, if you didn't get a chance, check out my soup. That's my Italian soup. But I do like the egg in it. So I'm probably going to end up cooking that egg and making that omelet and showing you guys what that's like. So I'm going to go back and do that because I keep thinking about it. And I love egg in my soup. I love it. I also like spinach or escarole in it too. I could turn this into an escarole soup. Everything that I've done to the soup, yes, is chicken soup. But I can turn this into escarole soup by getting some either spinach or escarole and putting it in there with the egg and with little baby meatballs. But I made big meatballs, so I think I'll just leave it as chicken soup right now. Have a lovely day, Tammy. Did I miss anybody? Did I miss anybody? If I did, it wasn't on purpose. Lil Lit. Lil Lit. Yes, yes. Lil Lit. Don't doubt it, it says. Don't doubt it. Don't doubt it. Yeah, she was talking in the background when I asked her what fundamentals meant. Excuse me. All right, Tammy, have a good day at work, honey. Angel Good. Angel. Angel Good. Lisa Martinez. Angel Good. Angel Good is know when it's time to go. Know when it's time to go. And Lisa M. My Lisa M girl. How you doing, baby girl? Lisa M. Create more space for it. Oh, Lisa M, get ready. That baby's coming. Create more space. Diamond, did I do you? Diamond, did I do you? Lord, she's tired. Did I do you, Donna? I mean, Diamond, did I do you? I did? Okay. Just making sure. Me too, Lisa M. I can't wait either. You're welcome. You're welcome. So it looks like we got... Yeah, I love Italian everything. Are you kidding? Thank you, Sunny D. Thank you, Sunny D. So, you know, you guys, I'm just feeling a little bit... I'm just loving you guys. I'm really just loving you guys. So, I think that what I'd like to do... what I'd like to do is get started. But I want to find out... Do you guys... I want to come on and I want to do 3 signs. 3 signs for September. Fire signs, air signs, or water signs. Which do you prefer? Maybe even better yet, maybe I'll do 1 from each element. Maybe I'll do 1 reading from each element. You think that's a good idea? You think that's a good idea? All right, so we'll do Libra. We'll do Libra, Cancer. Go Whiskey, take a note. We'll do Libra. We'll do Cancer. Go Whiskey, take a note. Libra, Cancer, Aries. Libra, Cancer, Aries, and we need an earth sign. We need an earth sign. So we'll do Libra, Cancer, Aries. Libra, Cancer, Aries. We already have 1 from each. We need... Okay, Capricorn. Okay, so we'll do... Go Whiskey. Libra, Cancer, Aries, and Capricorn. Libra, Cancer, Aries, and Capricorn. So for the month of September, I will be right now going to click off of here, go over to my computer, turn Leo, if she's still in here, turn her blue. If she's not in here, then she won't go blue. So I will be doing the signs that I just said. So Libra, Cancer, Aries, and Capricorn. Thank you, Lindsay, girlfriend. Thank you. All right, you guys. I'll see you in 2 seconds. Oh, let's see my chain. Let's see. Wait a minute. Okay. All right. So I'll see you in 2 seconds, and we'll get it done. And I'm glad I got my favorite coffee. Yes, I got it. So I'll see you guys in 2 and 2 while my dinner is cooking, and it's only 3 o'clock. It should be ready by 6. I just have to cook the noodles, but I do have to do the egg. Oh, shoot. Come with me for a second. Let me get my egg in there, okay? Come with me for a second. Wait a minute. Don't go anywhere. I've got to do the egg. I can't not have egg in my... I can't. I love the egg in my soup. I just love it. So, hold on 1 second. This will only take a second. Literally a second. So what I'll do... I got a bowl. I got my breadcrumbs. Alright, I got my bowl. I got my breadcrumbs. I got my frying pan. I got my frying pan. Alright, let me show you how fast this gets done. Alright. If it wasn't for Gold Whiskey giving me this nice little gadget. Alright, so I got some breadcrumbs. I'm going to turn some breadcrumbs. If I can pull that lid. Of course it did that way. It broke off, right? I'm going to hurt myself. Wait a second, you guys. Okay, good. Good enough. So you put some breadcrumbs. Into the bowl. Not a whole lot. Just some breadcrumbs. And with the breadcrumbs, so we use breadcrumbs, right? And then with the breadcrumbs, you have to have, where is it? Okay, you gotta have Parmesan cheese. You gotta put some Parmesan cheese in there. So I'm gonna put some refrigerator made it cold. Okay, so put some Parmesan cheese in there. All right, and then you grab it's really simple. You grab a couple eggs. You just grab a couple eggs, 2, 3, 4 eggs. Just grab your eggs. Put your eggs. Get another egg. That's good. Take another egg. And we'll do one more egg. I don't know if you could see it. Alright, so were you able to see my eggs? Alright, so got the eggs. So I put 4 or 5 eggs in there. That's good. And then I'm going to really fast throw some, maybe fast. Throw some black pepper. Throw some garlic powder. Always garlic powder. Throw a little bit of parsley. And I need a little bit of salt from my egg. Okay, so I got sea salt. So just put some sea salt in there. Call that a day. All right, that's all you got to do. Then you get your fork. Now you get some butter. I always have butter in my dish. So I got some butter. I'm going to put some butter in the pan. After I put some butter in the pan, always everything I cook has a little bit of EVOO. EVOO in everything I cook. So now with that, I just want my butter. I just need that to melt really quick. So I'll put the lid on it. That'll melt it really fast. Alright, and then take my eggs over here. And with my eggs, I will put just a little dash of water in there. You can put milk, you can put water, whatever you prefer. But But I just can't. I love eggs in my soup. I love the egg in my soup. So I'll put a little bit of cold water, just a little bit, just to mix it up. And I'm going to mix this up here. Make sure that cheese is all mixed, and the breadcrumb is all mixed, and the eggs are all mixed. And again, I'm just stirring it. I don't know if you guys can see it. But this is what it looks like here. So I'm just trying to mix this up. I just want to make sure that's all mixed together. That's all I want to do. And then, again, it's breadcrumb and eggs. And then what you do is you open this up. And now you take your pan and you want to make sure it's all wet, nice and wet all around. Make that all nice and juicy. All nice. And then you just put this right in here. Pour that right in there. Oh yeah. You pour that right in there. You mix it up like this. Mix it up. Might need a little bit more. Just a little bit more water. Okay. So now that's all mixed up. So I'm going to wait for that to cook. Wait for that to cook up. Just wait for that to cook. We'll see how that turns out. Let that cook up for a minute. A few seconds, you guys. This didn't get that dirty, so I keep my dish soap right here. Squirt that in there. Fill that bowl up with some soapy water. Put this back in the cabinet. And I did, let me show you. I did fry up some meatballs the other day. See my meatballs? I did fry up my meatballs, which are so good. So good. All right, we're waiting for this for a second. Just waiting. I also got a whole lot of Jersey tomatoes and sliced them up. So this will cook rather quickly. It won't really take that long. So anyway, if you want, I'll finish this up, you guys, and you guys can go and do whatever it is that you have to do. And what I'm going to do is finish this, and then I'll meet you guys right over on the live. We will get done. Gold Whiskey and Lindsay, hold on to those names. Give me 10 minutes, and I'll be over there to do the readings for September. All right, you guys? And I'll show you the results of this. Okay.